In this session, we are going to see some coding, decoding, and some input-output question of both type, some old fashion type as well. And in recent years, RBI Grade B has started asking some new pattern questions. So we'll see those as well. So consider this question here. These type of questions are old type. These are easy because here you just have to see the rank of the letters that they are using. Rank means alphabetical rank. So Delhi, D is 4th, E is 5th, L is 12th, H is 8th, I is 9th. Here C is 3rd, D is 4th, K is 11th, G is 7th, and H is 8th. So as you can see everywhere, it is being minus 1. 3 minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4, 12 minus 1 is 11, 8 minus 1 is 7, and 9 minus 1 is 8. So Patna being 16th, 1st, 20th, 14th, and 1st, if you do minus 1, that will be 15. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 means 26. This will be 19. This will be 15. And this will be again 26. So it will be O, Z, S, O, Z. So O, Z, S, O, Z. Sorry, N is 14. So 14 minus 1 is 13. So O, Z, S, M, Z. Option number D. So this is how you can do the easier ones. There is another variations as well in case of coding decoding. So we'll see just one variation of each type because they are going to be really easy. It is the same time. This is another variation. Here you have to count the number of letters. Here DRIVER, it has 6 letters. So the code is 7. Means 1 is getting added. Pedestrian has 10 letters. So the code is 11. That means 1 is getting added. Accident has 8 letters. So 1 will get added. That means 9 will be the code. Now this is again one of the variation which is easy relatively because same letters are being used in the code. It just the order is changed. So the order is changed in what manner? If you say A is coming first, then E, then E, that means the order is alphabetical. So alphabetically they have been arranged the letters. So acknowledge also you just have to arrange them alphabetically. So option number D, because after A there has to be C. So option number D will be the answer. Now this is again about the position, the ranking of the letters. Only 5 to 5 number has been used. That means only 5 codes would be needed. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So only these 5 codes or 5 numbers are used as the codes. So as you can see, C is third. So C is in the third row. So C is third. Y is in the fifth row. So Y is fifth, and so on. So similarly, for fraudulent, you have to look for the code. So last is T. T is in the fifth row. So that means this cannot be the answer. Then the first is F. F is in the first row. So this also cannot be the answer. Then we can look for the third one. Third one is A. A is in the first row. So that means answer has to be C. This is again about the position or ranking of the letters. So similar type of questions have been asked. This is again one of the very important variation. 6 is coded as 3. Now why? Because 6 has 3 letters into it. 12 is coded as 6 because it has 6 letters into it. 18 will have 8 letters. So the code is 8. So 4 will have 4 letters. So the code is going to be 4. Now this is the another type of the question, the typical one that they ask in banking exams, coding decoding. Here you have to map. Map means you have to look for the common words. ILBP means roses are blue. SIK he means red flowers, and P mid he means flowers are vegetables. So look for the common. In the first and the last, the common is P. PEE, PE. And between their codes, between their meanings, the common part is R. So you can definitely say the PEE means R. Similarly, in the second and the third, the common part is he. And in their meaning, the common part is flowers. So you can definitely say he will mean flowers. And if he means flowers, the remaining sick here will mean red. So sick will mean red. Here the remaining is MIT, which should mean vegetable. And here IL and BE both are remaining. They both could mean roses and blue and otherwise. So if IL means roses or blue, BE would mean blue or roses according. So the question number 1 is how red is coded in that. So you know red is coded as 6. How is roses written in that? Roses can be written as IL or PE. So both are possible. So we'll say cannot be written. Which of the following could be coded form of vegetables are red flowers? Vegetable are red flowers. All 4 should be used P, he, sick, mid. Option number A. The order you can change. Changing order, it does not matter. So let's see one such question they asked in RBI grade B, one of the year. Now here, the make is here, the make is here. Make security in theme lists. India make old regime. So common is make, and then in the codes, the common is Jo TT Sunik Diamond Tip T. T is common. So you can definitely say make means T. What else we can figure out as a common? Security in theme list. Old list with correction. So list is here, list is here. In their codes, Jo tis su nick za tis di die. So tis is common between these two. So list will mean tis. And if you look in the second and third, die mean tip t, die is common. And in their meaning, India old regime. Theme curves regime. The common between these two is old and old. So die will be for old. Then there is fourth statement as well. So we like to look for common in that as well. Tip ba nick. Nick is here and Nick is here. So security in theme and theme curbs regime. So Nick will be for theme. Also, these two has tip common and regime common. So regime means tip. And then ba is left here. So curbs will be ba. So make is done, security in. Theme is done. So security in could mean one of the Joe or Sue. So we don't know which is one. So answer will be cannot be determined. What is ZA stands for? So ZA and key, they are left here. And here with and correction are left. So ZA can be for with or correction. Option number E. Tis da tip could be. So da should be something new. Shouldn't be from the already existed. Tis is list, tip is regime. So list and regime should be there. But the third word should be new. So list and regime with arise. So option number B, because it should could be. So option number B, it could be regime, list, and arise. Because old we already know is die. So option number should be option number B. Which of the following may represent transparency in old security? Old is die, and security, as we know, can be one of the Sue or Joe. It cannot have both Joe and Sue. Security in. Security and in means Joe and Sue. So they both should appear. So we should have die into it, Joe and Sue into it. So die, Joe, Sue. Die, Joe. Die, Joe, Sue. So die, Joe, Sue we are having. But Nick means theme. So this cannot be there. So option will be D. Option here will be D. Similarly, you are going to solve the old type of the question. They are going to be easy. Let's see some new type of the question there. Now, this is the new pattern question. In new pattern question, it is not about the mapping, but it is about finding what code or what is the significance of each of these code. So here we have to look for sometimes the number of vowels, number of letters in the, or number of first or what is the first or last letter, number of letters in the word, and accordingly the code has to be decided. So here, as you can see, the first symbol used in codes, they are vowels. That means there has to be something about vowels. So we'll count the number of vowels here. The number of vowels in temperate is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 1. Here it is 1, 2. Here it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 1, 2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2. Here 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2. Here 1, 2, 3. Here 1. Here 1. And here 1, 2. So now you have to see the repetitions. Here 2 times 4 is appearing and there 2 times O is appearing. That means whenever there will be 4 number of vowels, the first letter has to be O. Now, look for the again repetitions in the last two words, they have one vowel and 2 starts with A. That means if there is one vowel, it should start with A. In here, 2 times there is 2 and 2 times there is E. That means if 2 vowels are there, it should start with E. And from here, you can say this E and E should be for 2 and 2, and this A for 1. That means this I should be there for 3. So if there are 3 vowels, the first letter should be I. Now about the middle symbol. It could be about the number of letters. So if we count the number of letters here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 letters. There are 5 letters. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. There are 5 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. 7 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Report has 6 letters. Heaven has 6 letters. Swings has 6 letters. Drowsy has 6 letters. Thunder has 7 letters. So now there are 3 sixes in the last and 3 times @ has been used. That means if there are 6 letters, this is about the number of vowels. This is about the number of letters in the word. So if the number of letters are 6, it should have ampersand in between. And then the remaining one has 7 letters and the remaining one has hash. So if 7 letters are there, it should have hash. So 6 and 7, there is a repetition 5, 5. There is a repetition star, star. So if there are 5, it should have star in between. 7, 7 is done. 6 is already known. What left is 8. That means the dollar sign will be for 8 letters. If dollar sign is for 8 letters, that means the ampersand sign will be for 9 letters. If 9 letters are there, we'll have ampersand in between. The last letter will also have its significance. Last letter can have significance with the last letter here and its position in alphabets. Like E is 5th letter, R is 18th letter, E is 5th letter, G is 7th letter, T is 20th letter, R is 18th letter, G is 7th letter, D is 4th letter, E is 5th letter, S is 19th letter, R is 18th letter, T is 20th letter, N is 14th letter, S is 19th letter, Y is 25th letter, and R is 18th letter. Here also, if you see, the last letter is C, which is third, it is fifth, it is third, it is 16th. So what happening is 5, 5, 7, and 18. And here 3, 5, 3, and 16. That means 2, 2 are getting subtracted. From this 18, 2 is getting subtracted, so 16 is happening. So the last letter signifies the last letter from the word minus 2. And this is how you can derive your own. Now, once you understand the pattern, you don't have to like map everything. You can just go to the questions. Now, drowsy will have number of vowels, one. So one vowel means it should have A into it. It should start with A. That means this cannot be answered, this cannot be answered, this cannot. So either this or this will be the answer. At the rate is common, so let's go to the last letter. Last letter here is 25th. So 25 minus 2, 23rd. That is W. So that means this has to be the answer. Let's see the next one. What will be the code for Sunday Times? What is the code for Sunday Times? Now, Sunday, it has one, two vowels. Two vowels means it should have E in the beginning. And Times has also, so it should also have E in the beginning. None of the option has E in the beginning, so answer will be none. Third, which of the following word does not represent E at the rate W? E means there should be two vowels. So one, two, it has two vowels. One, two, it has two vowels. One, two, it has two vowels. Yes. One, two, it has two vowels. One, two, three, it has three vowels. So no. So it cannot represent the word E at the rate W. That means this should be the answer. Which of the following word represent the code this? O means there should be four vowels. So one, two, three, four vowels. One, two, three, four vowels. It has four vowels. One, two, three, four vowels. One, two, three, four vowels. So this is also possible. Dollar means it should have total number of 8 letters. So it has also 8 letters. It has 8 letters. It also has 8 letters. C means the last letter should be E. It ends with E, it ends with E, it ends with E. So everything follows. So answer could be all of the above. So this is how you can see that if you decode the pattern, the questions become really easy. So time is definitely saved once you decode the pattern. So that's why these questions are not difficult. They are just different. So if you do sufficient practice, you can get all the questions correct and with the given time. Let's see the another type of the questions. That is the input output. So this is one of the question from input output. That is the old type. It's not that old means it can't come. Of course, they can ask this type of questions as well. Because these are entirely different types, so you should have practice of both. You know, if you just do practice new type, and if old type come, then shouldn't be a problem. So let's see one old type question. Old type question, it is pretty much clear that the changes are happening, and changes in the sense the words are or words or letter numbers are getting shifted. So this is the input. In the step one, if you observe, two changes are there. The 10 and 21, they are getting in front. And then the other letters or numbers, that not, bold, curse, hockey, 31, 28, 49, 44. They are in the same order. Not, blood, curse, hockey, 31, 28, 49, 44. So only two changes are happening. Two numbers, they are getting ahead. Then in the step one from two, step one to step two changes happening. Not and bold, they being. Now, why 10 and 21 came in the first place? Because 10 is the smallest number, 21 is the second smallest. Similarly, in the second step, not and bold, they are getting in front. Why not and bold? Because they are, not is the shortest word and bold is the second shortest. Similarly, the third smallest number and fourth smallest number, they are coming in front in the next step. And similarly, the third smallest word and fourth smallest word, they are coming in front. And similarly, in the fifth stage, the late numbers are coming in front according to their order. So once you understand in what order they are propagating, you can just apply it same for the given input. So this is the input. How many steps will be required to complete the arrangement? In the first arrangement, 11 and 12 will come in front. So that will be the first arrangement. In the second arrangement, year and then gone will come in front in the second arrangement. In the third arrangement, 17 and 20 will come in the third arrangement. In the fourth arrangement, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letter word. This is 6 letter word. So 6 letter word and 5 letter. Judge and dinner will come in front in fourth arrangement. Then in the fifth arrangement, the remaining numbers, that is 34 and 29, they will come in front in fifth arrangement. And you don't require one more arrangement because sitting, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letter word and arranges, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letter. So this is 7 letter word and this is 8 letter word. So already they are arranged in the same pattern. So that means you don't have to rearrange them now. Only 5 arrangements will be required. So how many steps will be required? Only 5 steps will be required. Let's see one more. How many elements between judge and 34 in step 2? So step 2 we'll have to draw it. We'll have to write. In step 1, 12 will be here, then 17 will be here, and then judge, 20, gone, year. Sorry, 11 will come. In step 1, 11 and 12 will come in front. 11 and 12. Then judge, then 20, then gone, then year, then 17, then sitting, then 34, then dinner, then arranges, then 20. In the second step, year and gone will come in front. Year, then gone, then 11, then 12, then judge, then 20, then 17, then sitting, then 34, then dinner, then arranges, then 20. They're asking how many elements are there between judge and 34. Judge is here, 34 is here. There are 3 elements. So option number C will be the answer. So similarly, once you understand the pattern, if all the questions are on one single input, then it is advisable that you write all the steps and then go for the questions. So that every time you don't have to write the step and don't have to go back to the given arrangement. You can just look your own arrangement and solve all the questions. But if every single question is for different input, then it is advisable that you apply some logic and solve. Don't have to write every step for one single mark. That is not worth it. So this is the old type question. Let's see the new type question that they asked in recent years. Now, this is one new pattern question they asked in last. It is not very different to what we saw previously, but yes, because in this case, if you directly see the last step, you may not be able to judge what exactly the pattern was, in what pattern it was heading, because the numbers are not arranged, as you can see, in ascending or descending order, and neither the words are arranged in dictionary or non-dictionary order, or in number of letters or dictionary in any another order. So that means you'll have to see step-by-step changes. You can't directly see from first to last. So let's see what step-by-step changes are happening in this input-output. So see, from input to step 1, 2 changes as I can see. The 94 has gone from here to end. Now, what is significance about 94? It is the biggest number. So biggest number has gone from first place to last place. And then around, it is coming to the first place. What is around? Around is the first word in dictionary out of these words. That means according to the dictionary order, around is the first word and it is coming at the first position. Now from step 1 to step 2, if you see, the 76 is coming in front and the diary is gone from here to the last position. So now you can get the pattern that in the first step, the biggest number goes in the back and the first word comes in front. In the step 2, the second biggest number comes in front and second word goes in back. In the third step, the third biggest number will go in back. Third biggest number is 45. It will go in back. And the third word after around and diary in the dictionary, empty, will come in front. In the fourth stage, the fourth biggest number, which is 31, it will come in front. And the fourth dictionary word, that is kettle, it will go in back. In the fifth step, the fifth biggest word number, that is 23, it will go in the end. And the fifth word after kettle, that is going to be narrate, that will come in front. And in the last, the least number that will come in front. And the next word after narrate will go in back. So this is how the changes are taking place. Let's go to the questions. So we'll just see the arrangement, because once you arrange it, the question solving, it becomes really, really easy. So first step, in the first step, biggest number will go in the back. So 97 will go in the back. And the first word in come in front, that is card, comes in front. And the remaining icon 89, 64, subway, 18, grind, worry, 36, and plight. They stay as they are. In the second step, the second biggest number will go in front. And the second dictionary word after card, that should be grind. That should go in back. And the remaining will be as it is. Card, icon 64, subway 18, worry 36, flight 97. In the third step, the third biggest number, which is 64, will go in back, and the third word after card and grind, that should be icon, that will come in front. And the remaining will stay as it is. 89, card, subway 18, worry 36, flight 97, grind. In the fourth step, the fourth biggest number after 64, that is 36, it will come in front, and the word after icon is flight. So flight will go in the end. Remaining will stay as it is. Icon 89, card, subway 18, worry 97, grind, and 64. In the next step, only one number is remaining, that is 80. That is going to go in the last now. And the word after flight, that was subway, that will come in the beginning. Remaining will stay as it is. 36, icon 89, card, worry 97, grind 64, and flight. In the last step, the next big number, but the number is not there, only word is there. So this word will go in the end. So worry will go in the end. And remaining will stay as it is. Subway 36, icon 89, card 97, grind 64, flight, and 80. So this is the new pattern question where you have to go step by step. But once you understand what changes are happening, then it becomes easy. And questions will be mostly based on the one single input. That means if you write all these steps, you can solve that 5 question or 3 question very, very comfortably. I hope you got this. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day and good luck for your upcoming exam.